Hello, today is 12/3 of 25, and I am here with a video of what I eat in a day on my keto journey. If you're new here, my name is Christy. I changed my diet to a high protein, moderate fat, low carb diet in April of 2024. It is currently just after noon, 12 o'clock, and I am getting ready to have my coffee and my first meal of the day. So I have a few things in my pantry and fridge that I need to get used up. The first thing is coconut milk. Now, this says original, it is sweetened. I didn't realize that when I bought it. Apparently, original coconut milk is sweetened, so you have to look for unsweetened coconut milk. But I'm not going to let it go to waste. And it's 5 grams of carbs, which is the same as a cup of Fairlife whole milk. So that balances out. It's just that it's from added sugar rather than like natural sugars that's in milk. So that's why I don't like that. And then I have this Java protein powder that I don't particularly care for and I want to get used up. I haven't tried it with the coconut milk. So I thought that I would try it with the coconut milk. Um, it's okay. I still would not say that it's good, but at least I can drink it and hopefully get through this protein powder more quickly. So I did use 3 servings according to this package, which is really just 30 grams of protein, which is the same that I would get in my whey isolate. I added my collagen peptides, and I did feel like it needed some like richness or a cream to it. So I added a couple tablespoons of the sugar-free Ready Whip to it. And it's drinkable. I'll be able to drink it today. For my meal, I have some Good Culture cottage cheese that I need to get used up. So I have a half cup here with some blackberries, and then I also have some shrimp. So I cooked up it's a pound of shrimp that I cooked up and seasoned with salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. And then I sprinkled on some Asiago cheese because I need to get that used up, and a little bit of dried Parmesan. Or not Parmesan, dried parsley. It is 1/4 after 5, and I am ready for my second meal of the day. So I did an hour of cycle training, and then I went to the gym and I did arms and core, and my arms are so tired. I did curl to overhead press, um, assisted pull ups, weighted dead bug, so I had weights in my hands, um, slam ball, and then twist slam ball and push ups. And then did a finisher of 20 seconds of as hard as I could of the battle ropes, and I did that 3 times. Now I'm hungry. So I have my son is actually making dinner, but it's not going to be ready for like 45 minutes, and I'm just too hungry. So I'll have some of it later like tomorrow. So I have this factor meal. It is chicken and mushroom with Cali-Rice risotto and green beans with pearl onions. So in one container, it's 500 calories with 27 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs with 7 grams of fiber, so 18 net carbs, which is kind of high, and then protein of 36. It just sounded so good. I don't usually order these for myself. I get them for my husband. But this one just sounded really good. I love mushrooms, so that's part of why it sounded really good. So I'm going to give this a try. I'll show you what it looks like though, if you can see. So it's like shredded chicken. It's not like grilled, like slices of chicken. It's shredded chicken. It's decent. I wish it had more mushroom flavor. Um, I am going to add a little bit of salt. I do find that I often add salt to my factor meals, and I don't know if it's because I feel like they don't put enough salt in them. Let's see, there's 900 milligrams of sodium in here, but I often have to add some salt, and it could just be because like I just need more salt, and so I feel like I need more salt in my food. I'm going to try the green beans. They're cooked nicely. They're fresh green beans. Um, and they're cooked nicely. I just again wish I had a little more flavor to them. There is no real flavor to them. Like it's just green bean. So, and they're just okay. Would I order this again? I'm really unsure. Yeah, definitely better with some salt in it. The one thing about the factor meals, they do have like keto meals, but one, I find that they're not as low in carb as I would like. So like I said, like this one is a keto meal, and it has 18 grams of net carbs. Now, I do okay with that. I do use a few more carbs than some people. A lot of people try to like stick to like 20 or less, and I try to stick to about 35. But still, it bothers me that there's like so many carbs in their quote unquote keto meals. And then also the fat is always pretty high. And most of the time, actually, the fat is higher than the protein. And not that fat bothers me, but I want more protein than fat. And so in this case, it actually does have more protein than it does fat, but a lot of them it's the opposite. And that's one of the reasons that I don't order their meals is because I'm like expending all these calories on fat, but then I still am not reaching my protein goal. And that doesn't help me reach the goals that I want to reach. A couple things about my day. I forgot to tell you in my coffee, I did add a packet of Coco Loco flavored salty brand electrolytes. That helps me to kind of get through drinks that I don't particularly care for. Plus, it adds electrolytes to my day, which I definitely needed. And then after my dinner, I waited for a little bit and I still felt a little hungry. So I had a chef's cut beef stick. These are my favorite kind of beef sticks. Um, and that's it. Then I went to my son's hockey game and I again walk danced. It was fun. So I ended up in a pretty high caloric deficit yet again. Um, I'm probably gonna have to get that under control. If tomorrow is the same, I'm definitely gonna have to like eat more. So I ended up today with 1,500 calories. My protein is 188. My net carbs are 43, and my fat is 53. So a lot of those net carbs are coming from the extra 18 that I got from my dinner, but I'm really okay with that. It happened like right after my workout, and I am trying to add more carbs around my workouts to help with my HRV status. And it seems to be working. It has been going up, so that is fantastic. I don't know, absolutely for sure if it's because of the like timing of my carbs around my workouts or if there's some other reason that that's happening, but I do like that it's going up.